Bob, may I play a game of free association with Hokie?
You are free to do that.
All right, Hokie, let's go one-word answers. Are you ready for that? Are you prepared for that?
I'm not good with one-word answers, but I'm going to do my best, brother. You know me. I like to explain, but I'll do my best.
He gets paid by the word, so therefore he chooses to talk.
Well, let's try it anyway. Just give me one word. Some of them are yes or no. Would you trade T.J. Watt?
Ooh.
It's 2 words.
Yes. If you held a gun to my head, I don't want to do it, but you're asking me, would I? If it was the right package? That's why I'll give perspective.
Here we go.
If it was the right package, it was going to give me the right picks, the answer is yes. Because you have guys behind you believe in. And you can still get value for T.J. Watt. Look what New England Patriots did with Richard Seymour.
Would you
got a first-round draft pick in return.
Would you bring back Jalen Ramsey?
No.
Would you bring back, I guess they have to, from a financial aspect. Are you confident that DK Metcalf is going to be good for this team moving forward? He's only got 1 guaranteed year left.
No.
Who do you think the starting quarterback on day 1 will be? Rudolph, Howard, a veteran, or a draft pick?
I think, see, you're asking me one-word answers. I would say this, either Howard or Rudolph.
Oh, come on, Hokie. Give me one, Howard or Rudolph.
I think it's, I think they'll draft a quarterback. It'll be an in-house guy. I'm going to say Rudolph.
All right.
You like Mason Rudolph. You hesitated, but I know you
doesn't like him. He loves him.
Right. I'm anxious to see
who's going to be the head coach.
Brian Flores.
Holy ostrich milk. Well, you know everybody over there, so he left a great impression here, didn't he?
He did. And he's tough-minded. Fits kind of that. He's not as I don't know if he's as well-spoken. He's well-spoken. He's smart and intelligent, but there's very few people in this world that talk and speak and walk like Mike Tomlin. Has a charisma like Mike Tomlin. But he's in that same mold as Mike Tomlin. And he's, I just think that would fit what they're doing, what they've done over the past.
Would you give Broderick Jones his 5th-year option or not?
No.
Thank you, Hokie. I have no further questions. Bob, do you?
No, I tend to agree with a lot of that. I don't know what quarterback you can draft and expect to start here, especially where they're picking. I don't think that's an option.
Would you like Hokie to elaborate on not bringing back Jalen Ramsey? That was interesting.
Yeah, I think it's probably a money thing. Chris, I didn't think he was all that impressive.
I think it's a money thing. I think, listen, he's an all-time great. Let's be honest. So this is everybody kind of falls off. We saw it with the greats in Pittsburgh. We saw it with Troy Polamalu, right? The reality is he's an all-time great, Hall of Fame guy, Yellow Jacket guy. But the reality is, Gold Jacket guy, whatever, I'm getting all mixed here. But I think that he gave up a lot of plays this year. I think he got beat quite a bit this year. And think back, objectively, don't put emotion into it, subjective. But objectively, he gave up a lot of touchdowns. He gave, in critical moments in games, even all the way back to the Jets game when he got beat by Smith and Jigma on 3rd downs. He was a guy that came into training camp, but everybody had a lot of high hopes. I mean, he was talking about, I'm the one who's going to line up and guard Jamar Chase. That's me. And he didn't pan out to be that guy. Not to say that he's not an incredible all-time great, but this year he did not show what the Steelers anticipated him being.
Bob, I know you were also intrigued by Hokie's answer on DK Metcalf. Could you elaborate on that, Hokie?
I just think, you want a guy who, he's not good at combat catches. He's not good at when the ball's up in the air. I just, I was always taught by Coach Cowher. I would always learn from him as he would teach the team. When a ball goes in the air, only 3 things can happen. It's an incomplete pass, it's a pass interference, a DPI, or it's a reception. There's no such thing as interceptions. And he gave up a couple at the catch point that turned over were interceptions. He dropped a lot of balls. He dropped a big ball in the game against the Texans. that hurt the Steelers. His actions on the sidelines hurt the Steelers down the stretch of the last 2 games. I keep hearing Coach Mitchell. I know if Coach Mitchell's still here, I know he would say to me, "That's so selfish. That's selfish." That was a selfish move. Wasn't team focused, team centric, and it doesn't mean he's not a great talent. But I don't know if that's something that you pay $150 million guy.